Alright, welcome back. We're gonna continue with the third episode of Kingdom Come to Deliverance 2. I remember where we left off. I think it's been 2 days I played. I think we left off back where we had to make that potion. But that not potion, but the remedy for our buddy here. Pretty sure we gave it to him. I don't know what they gave. What are the tests again? Just sleep? I think sleep and save. Let's see. Let's do a whole day. Effects. Oh, have effects. So I don't want to lower our hunger too much. Do an hour. See what happens. Nothing really. All right. So we do gotta watch our hunger. Interesting. Alright, sleep until morning. Oh. So we gotta sleep longer than that. Luckily we got food. Oh.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
I gotta speed his gameplay up a little bit. Notice that it's been a little too. Damn, I gotta sleep for a long time. Let's do 12 hours. Let's see if that's good enough. There you go.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Nightmares.
That's right. I came in the evening while
that's
you were
her.
asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
It's battered.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Yeah, I don't want to lie there. I don't really see the point and feel like not really no point to lie to her. Old wives' tales could be bogus. Nah, let's.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Yeah, like I was saying, I want to make sure I'm not taking too long with the gameplay. I want to keep things moving.
I'm sorry,
Just because
I wasn't paying attention.
the videos can take kind of long. I don't want to do that. Oh, I feel like motion blur is on. Sorry, I got it that real quick. For some reason, I hope that didn't. Oh yeah, here are the settings if anybody's interested. Nope, it's not on. It's me.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
Talk
Good
to him.
morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Alright. Let's tell them. Let's tell them
Well.
the story. They deserve it. They've been helping us.
There was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But
It's true.
if
They have
they
no reason.
did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Yeah.
But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Oh. Cut along that.
The foe took the
I
castle
gotta cut
by
it short.
subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Well then.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held
gotta
up in
leave now.
Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Talk to him right now.
And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was
Get an
going
apple?
past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be
Fine then.
happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do.
Bread
So
to
it's
the
no
one
wonder
if they
folks
do.
buy
What's
from
that?
us. But
Take
I
that.
understand.
Take that as
Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll
Seems
teach
very
them to try it
aggressive.
on with us.
Maybe it's a
Might
good
not end
thing
well.
you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an
well. All
easier
right, I'll
target.
talk to him.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
But you know how it is.
We gotta go back for Mud. Come on, like there's no way we don't.
Anything does happen.
Let's go back for Mud.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Listen,
He
it's
saved my
priority.
skin.
So
He
did
saved
I.
us.
First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
Oh,
I'd
man.
expect no less of you. So,
Gotta
Should we
fend
get
for
going?
himself. Who knows how long that's gonna take? But the rest of our company, I think they're dead. See that?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
you saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth?
And Toth.
Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Well, don't think so. Saw him. You don't believe me? I know it sounds strange. No,
I
just
tell
him.
you, I saw him there.
Of course,
Gotta let him
Henry.
know.
I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Okay, hunting sword.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile.
Oh.
Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Give us money. I swear nothing better happened to them. I'd be so mad. From what I've seen, I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't really looked into it just because I don't want to spoil this game for myself, but it seems like this game is kind of like the length of Skyrim, maybe? Or are they meant as open world as Skyrim? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm trying to keep these videos to like 1 hour, hopefully 24 minutes. Definitely don't want them to go way too long. It's already hard enough it is to sit up down for and watch a 45-minute video or 1 hour video. Unless you're really invested in the game, which hopefully. Calling out. Or enjoying the long journey. Oh, we see people. Oh. Not. Friendly.
The cops leave.
All right. Interesting.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Imagine walking in those type of shoes back then for like long periods of time. I got some blisters going on there. The sweat,
Open up!
sweaty shoes,
I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
sweaty feet. They're not gonna open to us, are they? Is it deserted? It's too quiet.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Well, there's smoke coming out of those chimneys. 7 people in there. Something's not right, though. Oh, gross.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon
K-pop.
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Yeah, we're gonna find another way in.
What the fuck was that?
I guess we go find Mutt.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Spoiled. Not used to being treated
This
like
is not
that.
far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We definitely need to wash and change.
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Back to Rattay. I don't think we can go back. We might have to earn some money here.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Laughing stock that we got ambushed. I don't know about that. Yeah, exactly.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
He's definitely not happy what happened. Just go
We'll
back.
go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Test Fortuna Juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are,
All about us water in. What's in it?
gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Figure out the work thing.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch.
Wench.
Well,
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
be quiet. That's hilarious. Okay,
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I thought we divided up fairly, but that toe rag only gave me the innards.
What do you expect? That's a poacher.
Oh,
loud.
Poor Captain Thomas might
Everyone
never
knows
get
about
back.
him.
All right, let's go wash
There's a
up.
band of nomads camping nearby.
And Betty most of all.
Lord Thornburgoff is beside himself and won't allow.
Go in here. Cool. Yeah. Definitely does give me like Skyrim vibes. You can kind of like explore a bit. Except there's first person, not third person. Well, steal. That's what happens. We saw that. Oh, only lockpicks. It's over there. Oh. Alright, let's go clean up.
You'll find a trough outside.
It's not like it's. Okay, up there, gotta go all the way around. There we go. I'm gonna wash myself with. Okay, there's no way that was enough.
I hit.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Oh man.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any
She's not
pond.
supposed to be there.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't
Fail?
looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help.
You owe me that much. But we need to get to Von
Yeah,
Berghoff.
she wasn't supposed
and
to be
you're
there, I
the only
guess.
one who can confirm who we
Gotta
are.
be.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. You'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Weird. What is going on?
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be.
Get your work.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for.
No
so you
way.
work your debt off, like I said.
She's not
All
gonna
right.
this way. There's no way.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Sacks of flour?
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right.
We got it. We got it.
We'll do it.
Easy money. Easy
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Exactly.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
I think we'll lie here.
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Ask, where?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who is Samin?
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
All right.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Oh.
What's life like here?
better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
It's fair. Oh, no.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be
What
careful.
do they say? They don't pay you?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry, but I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Exactly. Where's
the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Oh, so she is invited.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Alright, so definitely gotta get this guy to help us. He better not complain.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
We'll figure it out.
I hope so.
Got this.
You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So spoiled. Oh, where do I fit in?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but
So
it turned out
messed
that
up.
you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
No.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
It's crazy. There's nothing else for it. Let's leave aside your stuff here like a mess.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you.
Oh, man.
It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
Oh, you saved his life.
I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Oh,
suit yourself, then.
Fine, let's see.
So, you simply aren't going to work?
It's not appropriate.
So, you simply aren't going to work?
It's not appropriate.
Right. All right, he's not going to do it.
I'll get to work. Alone.
Oh, sir, you're right in front of us.
If it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Huh?
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Off, man, if I neck.
Alright. Where are these sacks at? Are the fence here? Oh.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
I am.
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Alright, so in the pantry. Second door. I think it was the door that we couldn't open. Alright. Yep, this one right here. And this is to put them on a platform so they don't get moldy. There you go. On a platform. Alright. Next sack. Can't believe you don't want to help us. I mean, at least still help us find mud. So hopefully we can get to doing that. Find him in plenty of more time. 4 more sacks to go. Could have been done already by now. Alright, I think that it just disappeared. So as long as you're near the platform, you'll be on. You'll put them on the platform.
You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Oh, they might fight.
Ugh! You rake! You ought
What?
to be ashamed.
I showered. Oh, again, rearrange somehow. Alright. There you go. I do need to fix the sensitivity. I feel like it's too fast, but it's also too slow. Okay, that might be better.
It happens.
Excuse me.
You know about it.
It's a little better.
More than you, judging by the shit you talk. Insolence. You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks.
Oh.
Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try it. I might just
Come on. Gonna cause more trouble. Trouble we don't need. Oh man. Only 3 sacks so far.
What did
Here we
you
go.
say? Say it again. It was their own fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide. Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass? Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Oh. Did try to tell him. I guess we did agree.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so
Gotta go all
scared.
in sometimes, you know?
Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh. All right, here we go.
Now you're gonna get it.
You do that.
Hey! Now you
Stamina. I forget about stamina sometimes.
You're no match for us.
Oh, are you gonna hit it? Are you gonna hit me, buddy? Oh, ouch, that can hurt.
Nice hit!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Where's my stamina at? Wait.
Back your ass off.
Spice him up.
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
You asked for it.
We're gonna fight all these guys?
Hey!
Okay, got one.
Nice hit.
Oh, whoa. That came out of nowhere.
Fucking hell.
Shame on you. We'll finish this quickly.
Alright,
That's
that
him.
takes more stamina, it looks like.
Yeah. Don't do the berry.
Wait, hold up. I can't fight all of these guys.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Nice hit.
Yeah, kicks use more stamina, I think.
I'll crush you!
Let's go. Yeah.
Gorva!
God will
Eventually ausnehmen!
Come on, I can't find both of these.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
But I have two people on me.
Shit! What the? Side that fucker out!
Oh, let's go. One person only. One on one. We got this. No. No. Oh, man.
What the hell is going
going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh man. Here we go. Get ridiculed.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
You're on the tomatoes.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Oh. Rotten vegetables.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
There goes our
If you
estates.
hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
It's crazy that people did that before.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really going to blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how
That's
the world
crazy.
works.
Alright.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Come on.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backward for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Oh, man.
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
He's mad.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Oh, man. We might have fucked that one up.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
He's not gonna make it far, is he?
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
It's not entirely wrong. All right. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave this episode or this part. See what happens next. Oh, we get a crime repetition.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
All right, we're gonna save that, but that's where we leave it off. We'll carry on and see what. I guess this is the open world part now, where we get to actually explore and do other side quests and whatever. But
Henry?
we'll get to find Mutt next time. Yeah. See you guys in the next one.
You're Henry,
and thanks
right?
for watching if you got this far. And
was it the other one?
hope you're enjoying.